Welcome back for another video. In today's video we'll be exploring the best captain picks for Gameweek 11 as we look ahead to a Friday deadline. I read every comment, so let me know who you're putting the armband on. If you'd like to join the FPL Mini League, a link is in the description and it's not too late to join. Your points will start from the beginning. Before we get started, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball, which is a free app on both iOS and Android. A link to the app's at the top of the description. From an FPL perspective, I definitely recommend giving it a try. Not just because it supports the channel, but it's a genuinely good app for its features, such as the lineups, live scores, goal scorers, assisters, news and more. When you open the app it'll ask you which team is your favourite, or if you don't have one you can simply skip the step. You can also favourite competitions such as the Premier League. Thank you again to OneFootball. To download the app simply hit the link at the top of the description. Enjoy the video. First up is Aubameyang, who is second on the predicted points table for Gameweek 11 on 6.22 points. He's currently the 5th top forward for points despite not starting in the opening 2 games. Over the last 7 game weeks he has 4 goals and 1 assist for 5 goal contributions, and it faces a Watford side at the Emirates who are still yet to keep a clean sheet all season. Watford have 16.52 expected goals conceded for the season, which is the 3rd worst after Newcastle and Norwich, and have given up a big chance at a rate of every 41 minutes. If they continue leaking chances at the same rate, they'll give up at least a couple of big chances to Arsenal, and a player as clinical as Aubameyang will take the chances if presented to him. Next up is Mo Salah, who got an assist in Game Week 10 against Brighton, which puts him on 10 goals and 7 assists for the season. Salah's well clear on expected goals for the season on 7.1 from 10 games, second being Antonio on 5.76 xG. He's created 8 big chances in his 10 games played, which is 3 more than any other player, and he's taken 42 shots, 35 of which were in the box, and both stats are the most in the league. He faces a West Ham side who have been a mixed bag defensively, keeping just 3 clean sheets in total. Liverpool faced Atletico Madrid midweek in the Champions League at Anfield, which is a huge game and Salah stands a very strong chance of being heavily involved. That said, Salah is top for predicted points in Gameweek 11 on 7.39 points, and once again should have the highest effective ownership in the game, so it would be bold to overlook him. The final pick is Jamie Vardy, who's been a frustrating pick for those who opted for him as their Lukaku replacement, with 2 points in 2 games. We've discussed before how FPL is a game with recency bias, and 2 blanks is not enough to overlook him, let alone consider selling him, which over 50,000 have done already. In Game Week 9 he came off at half-time with an injury, and in Game Week 10 he faced Arsenal, who was second best in the league for expected goals conceded since Ramsdale came into their starting 11. Despite Arsenal keeping a clean sheet, Leicester had an XG of 1.98, so they were incredibly unlucky not to score at all, and the goals are coming. This week he faces Leeds, whose only clean sheet of the season came against Norwich, who are rock bottom for expected goals. Leeds have been quite fortunate with injuries and are still missing their fullbacks Ayling and Firpo. As a result, Shackleton has been playing right back and Dallas has dropped out of midfield into left back. It's very tough to see Leeds shutting Leicester out with all this in mind, and Vardy is an attractive differential option. I read every comment, so let me know who you've got the armband on for Game Week 11. For now, thank you for watching today's video and please remember to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe so you don't miss future content, and if you're interested in the team selection of the top 100 all-time FPL players, a link to that's on screen now.